6 Secrets about bodybuilding exercise at home that has never been revealed. For the past 50 years, bodybuilding exercises are great if you want to get into shape and stay in shape, but not everyone can make it to the gym every day. Bodybuilding workouts at home are an ideal solution because they provide you with an opportunity to exercise every day, even when you don't have the time or energy to leave your house. However, there are many different kinds of bodybuilding exercises, so figuring out which ones to do can be challenging. Read on to learn about the best bodybuilding exercises you can do at home, and how to incorporate them into your fitness routine. 1. Isometric exercises. Using your body weight is a great way to get fit without ever leaving your home. Many exercises can be adapted to be done isometrically, meaning they use a pushing or pulling force rather than actually moving an object through space. Isometric exercises require that you keep your body in one position while using either a single limb or muscle group against some external resistance. Here are 3 simple but effective ways to use body weight for these types of exercises. Isometric push-up. The push-up is a classic exercise and it's easy to modify by changing how far apart your hands are from each other. To do an isometric push-up, place your hands shoulder-width apart on a wall with your feet about 2 feet away from it. From there, bend down so that your chest touches the wall and then press back up into the starting position. This will work out both arms and chest muscles without any need for movement. Just hold yourself in place as you contract those muscles. If you want more of a challenge, try doing them with just one arm or hand at a time, or even doing them on only one leg. Isometric pull-up. A pull-up is another common exercise that can easily be modified to become an isometric exercise. To do an isometric pull-up, find a bar or anything sturdy enough above your head and grab onto it with both hands facing towards you. Then simply hold yourself in place as you pull yourself upwards until your chin passes over the bar. It may help to have someone spot you when first trying these out so they can help support some of your weight if necessary. 2 Dynamic exercises to boost strength. Do 2 exercises back to back, for example, a push-up followed by a squat with little or no rest in between. As you get stronger, make your rest periods shorter until you're doing each exercise without stopping. Dynamic exercises are great for building strength while fatiguing muscles quickly. The best way to build muscle mass. A good dynamic workout will include a variety of push-ups and squats, lunges and inverted rows, pull-ups and calf raise. Make sure to keep your core tight as you move from one exercise to another. If you can't perform an exercise properly, scale it down so that you can. For example, if you can't do a full push-up on your toes, drop to your knees instead. The key is to use proper form and focus on quality over quantity. This type of training should only take about 10 minutes total, but it's very intense. Perform 3-4 sets per day, resting 30-60 seconds between sets. Start with 1 set and work up to 3-4 sets daily. Be careful not to overdo it. Start slow and increase gradually as you gain strength. Remember, there's no such thing as too much stretching. Isotonic exercise. Simply put, isotonic exercises are those that involve contracting a muscle and increasing its length. Some common examples include push-ups, sit-ups, squats, and pull-ups. While most people associate building muscles with lifting weights, you can actually build muscles without them. Isotonic exercises also utilize your own body weight to increase strength and develop lean muscle tissue. These exercises are ideal for beginners because they are easy to perform and don't require any special equipment. As such, they are great for when you don't have access to a gym or if it's too hot outside for exercise. In addition, these types of workouts can be done just about anywhere, in your home or office, during lunch break, or even while watching TV. If you want to improve strength or simply work on toning up certain areas of your body, try some of these basic exercises. 3 Squats. It is one of the best all-around lower body workouts you can do. This exercise works not only your quads, hamstrings, and glutes, but also helps strengthen your core and back muscles. When performing a squat, stand with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart and place hands on hips or cross arms in front of chest. Slowly bend at knees until thighs are parallel to the floor or lower if possible, then slowly rise again until fully upright. To make it easier, only go down as far as you need to while maintaining good form. To make it harder, try squatting until your thighs reach 90 degrees before rising again. 4 Biceps, Triceps, and Pecs exercises. Strengthen your biceps, triceps, and pecs with these 3 basic exercises. Stand upright holding dumbbells in each hand and extend your arms to a 45-degree angle. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees, then straighten them back up again and squeeze for 3 repetitions of 10 reps for each arm. To work out both sides of your triceps, stand behind a chair with arms raised and elbows bent so that forearms are parallel to shoulders. Triceps dips are another excellent way to strengthen your arms and upper body. Sit on an armless chair while extending one leg toward the ceiling, keeping it straight with toes pointed forward. While balancing on another leg, lower body towards the floor as if performing a squat. Push back up until the body is erect once more. Repeat 15 times. For a great chest workout, lie face down on an exercise mat or carpeted floor with knees bent and feet flat against the ground. Place hands under the head or behind neck. Lift the chest off ground by pushing shoulder blades together for 5 repetitions of 15 reps. 5 leg and calf exercises. Leg day is usually reserved for the gym, but that doesn't mean you can't incorporate it into your routine. The body is an amazing machine, and all it takes is a little imagination to mix things up when exercising. For example, try doing planks with one leg extended out behind you on top of a Swiss ball, or find a sturdy chair and perform standing calf raises while holding onto another chair for support. Other leg strengthening exercises you can do from home: lunges, squats, wall sits, bridge pose, and step-ups onto a stair or box. Obviously, you need some sort of equipment for most of these exercises. That's why we highly recommend joining your local gym. Exercising your calf and leg muscles won't give you huge bulging calves, but they will improve overall muscle tone and definition. To get started, simply stand on one foot and bend your knee so that your foot is flat on the floor while keeping your toes pointed up. If you can do it without falling over, great. And then repeat 20 times. Work up to 3 sets of 10 repetitions each day. This exercise also works for leg muscles. Try standing in front of a chair, placing one foot on top of it, and lowering yourself slowly down as far as possible, feeling resistance in your thigh muscles but not pain. Repeat 5 times per leg with 1-minute breaks between sets. After several weeks, switch legs to train both equally. 6 abdominal, back, and chest exercises. These 3 muscle groups are typically neglected by those who focus on just strength training or aerobic activities, but they play an important role in overall health and fitness. This is especially true for those who want to stay young and healthy into their later years. The first step to including these exercises in your routine is learning how to do them properly. Then you can practice until your form is good enough to actually work up a sweat with little strain on your body. If you're wondering where you can buy some basic exercise equipment such as dumbbells, resistance bands, and medicine balls, keep reading. For now, here are some of the best bodybuilding exercises you can do at home. Push-ups. Start with 1 set of 10 push-ups every other day. Once you get used to that number, add more sets if possible. Try doing push-ups against a wall when your hands hurt. If you feel comfortable doing them, try adding weight using water bottles or something similar. If not, stick with what works without adding any extra weight. It will still make a difference over time. You can also mix it up by doing decline push-ups, push-ups from your knees, or clapping push-ups once you've mastered regular ones. In addition to giving your chest muscles a workout, push-ups help strengthen your triceps and shoulders while improving balance and coordination. Here I explain in detail 6 secrets about bodybuilding exercise at home that has never been revealed for the past 50 years. If this video is helpful for you, please subscribe to this channel and click the hit button, because without your help I cannot grow my channel.